What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Trill Collector, man, coming to you guys with another figure review. And today, guys, we'll be reviewing the Super Master Stars piece, the Son Goku Super Saiyan 4. And before we get into the video, man, I just want to say thank you to the individuals that's checking out my videos, man, leaving comments and likes, man. That really means a lot. Thanks to the new subscribers that I have. Thanks for all the, like I say, the likes, man, and all of that. You know, that really means a lot. So if you guys find this video informative, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you guys know when I'm dropping content. Hit that subscribe button, man, so you can become part of the Trill family, man. And as always, man, let's just, you know, get into these figures, man, and do what we do, you know. So before we get into it, let's go over the box art as always. Toei animation sticker right there of authenticity to show you that it's real and not fake. Then we got a little bit of box art there. You can see on the side, just a clear window. Right there, you got Goku on the side. Then you got, you know, the insignia there and all of that. So, pretty awesome, man. One thing I really like about this figure here is the box. I'm gonna be honest. I wish that Super Master Stars would do a lot of their figures with box windows so you can see the figure inside. Now with that being said, I'll show you what I mean in a little bit. This figure here, from what you see in the box, is the overseas release, meaning that this is the one that came to the States and got released outside of Japan. I do have one from Japan actually, so I'll be showing you guys that one just to compare the two so you can see the difference in them. But this piece here, man, it was, like I said, it was one of my first, if not my first manga figure. Not this particular piece here, not this one, but the first MD Super Saiyan 4 I had. I got it from Bedrock City Comics here in Houston, Texas. I want to say it was at end of 2018, maybe beginning of 2019 when I got them. So, I mean, it was one of those things that when you walked into the shop, man, it kind of just grabbed your attention. You know, I never saw anything like that, so I had to have it. And once I got it, took it home, took it out the box, threw the box away, and that was that. But as I grew into collecting, man, I kind of, you know, hated that I did that, and kind of regretted that I threw the box away. But a couple months ago, man, I got on this tangent. Well, I can't say tangent. I got this little wild hair to get rid of my mangas for some reason, and regretted it ever since then. So I've been on the hunt with trying to find some of the mangas that I had. So I done pretty much got majority of them back, and I won't be doing that again, to be honest, because some of them are quite expensive. So that's why I try to, you know, if buddies of mine are hosting smashes on Facebook and they have one that I lost, then I'll go ahead and try to, you know, jump in there and try to win it back. Speaking of that, this is how I obtained this one, actually. A good friend of mine, Mr. Emerson Kiev, he's stationed over in Japan, was hosting a smash on Facebook, and this was one of the prizes that you could choose from his lot. So when I saw that, man, I definitely had to jump on that because it came with the box. It was previously displayed in his collection, but, you know, it came with the box still, and I had to have it. So that's a little backstory about how I came into the figure. Getting into the figure itself, the only thing that I really dislike about it is the shading on the hair. The reason I say that is because it has like a lot of gray texture in it. You know, not really like a jet black color, in which I can understand why they did that. You know, trying to give the contrast of the shading. You know, the two different colors. Completely understand that, but sometimes you can kind of overdo it. And like I said, with the BWFC, the Banpresto World Figure Coliseum Super Saiyan 4 that came out a couple months ago, that one was done perfectly. The reason I say that is because the hair was done like a jet black, and it still coincided and corresponded with the figure itself as far as the dynamic on the shading and everything goes. This figure here, man, stands roughly about 10 inches tall. The portrait of this figure, you can tell, you know, they captured Goku's likeness to a T. A lot of that ferocity and everything, you know. trying to power up and everything, man. I'll give you a little backstory about this, about the transformation. If you're a fan of Dragon Ball GT, I know a lot of guys do not like that, a lot of individuals do not like that, but that's one of my favorite versions of Dragon Ball. This is when, you know, Goku was, I think he was fighting Baby, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, Baby, you know, was overpowering him and all that when he was a kid. And that's when we got the iconic Golden Ozaru. And then from the Golden Ozaru, we got the Super Saiyan 4 transformation. And this is where this, you know, this transformation came from. And to be honest, besides the legendary Super Saiyan transformation that Broly has, this is my favorite. This is one of my favorite transformations, man. So that's a little backstory, a little backdrop of the character and the transformation. Now, pricing wise, like I said, man, when I got this figure, it was like 60 bucks. That was back in like 2018, 2019. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this price is like tripled in price. You know, you can get it maybe 150, 200. And now when I say 150, that's pre-owned, open display. Now brand new, if you're lucky, you can probably get it for about maybe 180. But I looked on eBay and I've seen it 200 to maybe 220. So, you know, that's, you know, pretty much where it's at. And the reason I say that is because you never know what these figures are gonna do. Another great example of a figure that was released over here and now has like skyrocketed in price is the Golden Ozaru, last prize from the Extreme Saiyans lot. That figure, man, when I had it, I bought it, I want to say it was like $80 as well, 80 bucks. And now that figure's like $300 now, you know, in some places, 175 in some places. So it's constantly going up. So, like I said, you never know what they're gonna do. This was one of the most common ones. The reason I say that is because it was released here and it was really plentiful at the time. And now I don't know why it's jumping up in price, maybe because of what it is or the demand for them. I'm really not sure. But you know, this is one of my favorites besides the Supermax Stars piece Vegeta, which I have him coming as well. I foolishly gave that one away. When I say foolishly sold him, I foolishly, and I regret that I sold that one. But got one for a pretty good price from a buddy of mine over in the UK. So I had to get that Vegeta back from an individual in the United Kingdom. So shout out to them, man, for helping me with that. So with that being said, guys, that's gonna wrap up for this review here. Like I said, this is the Supermax Stars piece, Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku, man. Like I say, one of the best looking mangas in my opinion. Number one would be the Vegeta, of course. And speaking of that as well, Supermax Stars piece, man. You know, those figures, they stand for quality, you know. So with that, that's what you're gonna get with this one here. If you're not up on that, the Supermax Stars piece Son Goku, the Super Saiyan variant, that one got a re-release, and I think that's released here in the States. And then I think the Grandista Vegeta, the one that's based off of the Grandista Nero Vegeta figure, is getting a re-release as well. So those two, if you guys are looking for those at, you know, fairly decent price, man, I would jump on that as well. So you know, I have one on the way. It's not the original, but you know, I'm gonna go ahead and you know, jump on that, because you never know what those are gonna do in the future. You know, you never know if they're gonna re-release it again or what. You never know. So I won't be missing out on that again. So with that being said, guys, this is the Trill Collector. If you guys are on Instagram, man, go up ahead to that search bar, man, and type in Trill. That's TRILL _ collector 512. There you guys can see the entirety of my collection as of right now, man. Everything from day to date. So anything new that I get, I try to post it on there for you guys so you guys can see that. So go ahead over there, man. Inbox and message me, man. We can chop it up about these anime figures, man. So as always, guys, keep it real and keep collecting. Until next time.